Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I just wanted to get on here and just talk with you guys about a few things. And what I wanted to speak with you guys about is the safeguards that I have on this channel and why it's very important that I have that. The safeguards that I do have here is basically whenever you comment, even though it appears to have posted, it's never posted. And what happens is on my end, now there'll be comments that are held for my review, and then I can read them. And as long as there are no profanity and insults and things of that nature, they will get posted. Now, with that being said, let me go back to profanity because even in my advanced settings, I already have that set up. So if there are any profanities, words, things like that, you can put all those little rude words, keywords that will let you know, do not post. You put that there, and any comment that has any rude words, stupid, dumb, just things of that nature, and anything else that's more colorful, it's not going to get posted. And it's important. And the reason why I believe the Lord had me to do that is because this is a platform where we talk about a lot of things. A lot of things are addressed here. And then a lot of people will come and they share and they state how they feel and they pour out their hearts here. And then you have people who are like predators that circle and maybe see a title and they go down, read in the comments, and they start to attack people in the comments. Yes, there are people that may attack me directly with things, but then what really sets me off is when I see a person or individuals that will come on and then they're going down into the comments and they're making snide remarks or saying really unfriendly things or trying to attack someone. And so it makes me understand more and more why the Lord had me to add that feature. I did not know that was there, but it's something that I discovered the Lord showed me and had me implement that to the channel. Because guys, there's just a lot of people who are just predators out there. They will be interested in a topic and then they have their own opinion. They'll say whatever they want to say. And honestly, I'm always able to kind of pick up on these individuals at first because they come on and they sound like they're, oh yeah, like they're in agreement and they may have an opinion, and that's fine. But then you notice they're watching more videos and they're saying more and more things, which in that itself, it's okay. All right. But then eventually all that image and that facade of just being, they're just listening and they're just giving an opinion, it begins to change. And, from my perspective, I see a lot of things. I see a lot of things on my side. Okay. So I noticed there are individuals that will come on and then they start to attack the viewers or the subscribers or people that have a comment, and it's rude and it's just so mean. And it's amazing to me that there are grown people that are this way. Guys, we're not in high school, we're not in junior high, we're not in elementary, we're not back in our college days. These are people, I am assuming most individuals are grown-ups, and they come they go to and read comments to fight and to argue and to set a blaze. All right. And I don't allow that. I don't allow that. And I believe that it's important that I safeguard this channel. Now, I'm not saying everybody has to do that. We all have a different mission. Everybody does not have to do that. That's just something that the Lord convicted me and spoke to me about. And I think because I talk about so many different things on this channel, that this is where people are probably going to be pouring out, dropping their guards. And then, of course, you have people that would draw to these kind of channels, like shark will be drawn to blood and water. And so, guys, that is just one thing that I'm committed to doing here, keeping a respectful atmosphere. It's not that you cannot state how you feel. It's not that you cannot express your feelings, but we have to be able to do that respectfully and not be rude and not be disrespectful to one another. It's okay for you not to agree with everything. You don't have to agree with everything that's being said to you or what's being said here. And it's always ironic that people that don't believe in certain things, like if you don't believe in God and if you don't believe in the Lord, and then why do you watch channels? Why do these individuals go and find channels like that so they can fight with you? There are like tons of other channels that will believe in what you believe in. And I'm sure that these individuals have other channels that they can watch. But yet they'll go find channels or channels that have a different point of view. You go, okay, you're right wing and you go to the left wing channel to argue, or you're left wing, you go to the right wing channel to argue. It makes no sense. Okay. And then you just have people that, oh, I'm going to go listen and I'm going to read and I'm going to argue. And a lot of times these individuals are very unhappy. They have something going on in them. That's why, guys, I always say it's so important to make sure you deal with your hurt and your pain. Otherwise, you may think you're healing. You're not. You're still crabby. You still have rough edges. And you learn to function that way. And so, guys, this is a channel where you are not going to be seeing profanity and cursing and carrying on, because on my end, I make sure that stuff does not make it to print. All right. Now, with that being said, it does take a little more time, because when comments are held for review, even though you guys can freely post, because it's not published on my end, now I have to go through and approve every last one. And at some point I'll incorporate my little crew that I have here, that they can go through and be like my moderators, okay? But until then, it's me. So with that said, sometimes YouTube is doing their own thing and they will hold comments for a long time. And then all of a sudden I get a sea of comments. Now, I know I keep up on my comments for the most part. And sometimes I take longer to respond because I'm still going through them. But I keep up on them for the most part. But sometimes YouTube will be holding comments where I don't see them for a long time. And I'm like, what's going on? There's no way I didn't get any comments. But it's something that they're doing. I think they review comments as well. And then all of a sudden, I'll get just a sea of comments. We're talking about from months to even 6 months, even like a year ago. And there's no way that I let comments go that long. So then when that happens, it takes a little bit longer for me to respond. But, I just think it's worth it. It's worth the safeguard, because there are truly a lot of people that are just like, wow. And it's just important. It's important to do. At least for me, the Lord has laid that in my heart, that it is important that I do that to ensure that, the wolves do not get in. And one of the things, I think I said this already, I'm going to be implementing something. I see a new feature, or at least it's new to me, a feature that YouTube has where you can go into the setting and you can set your guidelines. You get like there are 3 guidelines that you can make for your channel. So before a person can comment, those 3 guidelines will pop up. Like, what are the guidelines for this channel? You agree to it and you go ahead and you put your comments. So that will be coming soon as I get back to doing that. But it is amazing how people go around and try to hurt and destroy people, kick you while you're down, stomp out that last bit of light. And when I saw it, I was so upset, and the person wasn't attacking me. They were just going around and commenting. You could just see that they were just having a field day, just going around, and I don't even know if they were listening to the videos, but just looking for comments and just writing little nasty things on there. But thankfully, and when I see that, it makes me realize why the Lord had me to do that, because, people are vulnerable and it's hard for individuals to even share and to write things. And yet you have a person that will just come through like just a destructive force, attempting to do worse, just being nasty, just being rude. And that shows you just how miserable that they are. Okay. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna go. I do have some videos that I am gonna be posting. I have been working on some things. Just been working and doing a couple things, doing some other things, doing some alternative things at this point. And then one of the things I was doing was just looking at the comments and going through and getting caught up. So that's the thing, guys. I will end by saying again, if I don't respond immediately to a comment, or you don't see a a heart or a like, it is because I have lots of stuff to go through and to review, and that takes time. But don't hesitate to still comment, guys, because I will definitely get to it and will respond, whether it's a comment or a thumbs up or just a heart. You will see that I have responded. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and God bless.